Hey guys, what's up? Cowboy Crunk coming to you. I wanted to do a video today. There's a lot of information floating around about Dak Prescott, and there's people that are on his side and people that are off his side, and I want you guys to know I am 100% pro Dak. The thing is, there's some things going on right now, that some of the things are him, some of the things are Linehan, some of the things are Kellen Moore. That's his coach. Kellen Moore's his direct coach, which is the step between him and Linehan. And Jason Garrett oversees all of that. So there's a lot of factors. Also, the receiving coach is involved. The receivers are not. So it's a combined effort. There's no way we went from 13-3 and Dak had a season like he had, and he's getting paid what he's getting paid, and does not deserve an opportunity. He took us to 13-3. If he took us to 13-3, he can do it again. So I'm not one of those guys pushing Dak out the door. What I'm pointing out is some inaccuracies with his development, and part of that is the receiving core, part of that is the play calling, and I'm not saying that it's a huge barn fire and we just need to put an atomic bomb on the stadium and start all over. No, but in a professional league like this, it only takes a few things. So I'm gonna add this as my intro to the video. I'm going to go back and finish my videos on the accuracy of the game and doing that grading. I've noticed I had a lot of subscribers this week, and I think that's a very good video. It's very telling. The accuracy is different with him and even Deshaun Watson, who's a second-year quarterback. And I'm not dogging Dak out. He took us to 13-3. He's getting paid nothing. Deshaun Watson is making like 5 times what he is. We need to stick with Dak. Dak is going to get us a lot of places because I don't think he's going to command that amazing salary. He's not putting up numbers like that. We have quarterbacks in the league making $30 million. We have quarterbacks in the league making $20 million that are mediocre. So, and Dak is not even putting up the numbers that these $20 million quarterbacks are. We don't need him to. We need him to stick in there, be proficient, be calm, be relaxed. I'm going to finish the video later. I got to eat lunch. My lunch is cooked. I just wanted to show you guys. I'm not starving in Kabul. One thing you learn to do is you learn to eat well. Steak and onions, mixed vegetables. Hey, I'm a cook, bro. I can throw down. And I just wanted to let you guys know I'm getting close to a lot of you guys out there. I'm enjoying doing this. It's really fun. Thank you for all the support. Let me finish this, and I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to do a video from outside so you guys can get some scenery of Kabul. And I want to finish my story and my theory on what we should do with Dak. And my theory is we should keep him. There's some work that needs to be done. And it'll happen. He took us to 13-3 before. He can do it again. We've got to have the right people around him. And if we can do that, we don't have to have a $30 million quarterback in here. We can do it with Dak and do it for $16-17 million and have another $10 million to bring in. You could have Earl Thomas and Dak Prescott. You could have them both for the same price as you got a Kirk Cousins. What would you rather have? But we've got to have these pieces around him. We could have 2 very good receivers and Dak Prescott, or we can have Kirk Cousins. So this is where we need to go, but there's some things that got to be fixed. So we'll discuss that later. Let me get this lunch done, and sorry if you guys are hungry, but I'm too far away to help you out. Take care, guys, and I'll pick up the video right after lunch. Thanks. What's up, guys? How you doing? Cowboy Crunk coming to you from Afghanistan. Again, I'm not live, but I am alive. So just wanted to let you guys know I finished the lunch. Lunch was great. That intro, I hope it didn't bother you, but man, that was actually one of the best steaks I've ever had. Cowgirl Crunk will probably get pissed hearing me say that. We had an amazing steak on vacation in Punta Cana one time, and man, I never thought that meal would be recreated, and it surprises me that I did it. I'm a pretty good cook. I cook a lot, but that was really something I did special down. I don't know what it was. So, and I thought about that after I got done recreating something, and this kind of relates to, it goes back to what we're talking about with Dak Prescott. Can Dak Prescott recreate what he did before? And I think he can. He didn't have this amazing season that no quarterback in the history of the NFL has ever had. He took us to 13-3. He averaged a little over 200 yards a game. He took care of the ball. He had a pretty good amount of touchdowns, but nothing outstanding or NFL, even MVP type numbers. He really didn't have MVP type numbers, but he managed, and he played well, and he was safe. And that's what we need, guys. And that's all I'm trying to do when I break these videos down. I'm trying to find out, where did that go? How can we get Dak to recreate what he did in 2013? He's really, well, he is kind of far off from that. And it's not just the wins. There's other things involved. And everybody's talking about Jason Garrett, and people are blaming Linehan. His direct supervisor is Kellen Moore. That's the first person that needs to be addressed in this situation. Kellen Moore and Dak's accuracy is what is lost, and that's all I'm showing, guys. When I'm breaking this video down, I'm not picking out plays where he didn't play well. I'm not picking out throws he didn't have well. I am breaking down on that Texans game every throw that both quarterbacks made, and you'll see a difference. You'll see a difference in the end when Dak has like 4 or 5 throws that were ones. And not because he was under pressure. I'm giving him kind of credit for those. There was some throws where he was under pressure that were actually pretty good, but they weren't perfect. But a lot of people think it was perfect because we got 35 yards. But if the throw would have been better to Rico Gathers was the deepest one on the field. The safety was deeper than him, but he was also 15 yards to the center of the field. If he would have led Rico Gathers possibly takes it to the house, or gets down there and has a battle with the safety, or the corners that were pursuing him catch up to him. Rico's not as fast as the corners, but he would have achieved another 20 yards on top of that play if he would have led him properly. The Tavon Austin throw, the other deep throw, there was the whole left side of the field. Tavon Austin was headed left. Dak Prescott was on the left side of the field. Now, he made 2 or 3 amazing moves to even get us to that situation. So I give him credit for those. What I'm talking about is just the accuracy. And I know you think, oh, well, you get your kids come home from school and they got an A, and a C, and I'm complaining about the C but not giving him credit for the A's. No, I am. But we're not winning. So when you're not winning, you're looking to see what's fixing it. I don't want to pat him on the back for all the good things he's doing, because there's things he's doing that he could help us win. He is a part of our losing. He really is, guys. If you think he's not a part of our losing, you're really deceiving yourself. But it's not all on him. He has a quarterback coach that's not assisting him properly. He has an offensive coordinator who oversees the offensive coach and the offensive line. Linehan also oversees the offensive line guys. They report directly to him before they report to Garrett. Now, Garrett's in charge of all of these guys, so he's the main guy. And I relate this to, I'll go back to something I know really well. These fuel trucks and this fuel being issued on the flight line. I've been doing that since I was 20 years old. I have 7 airports I'm in charge of. I have 50 million gallons in Kabul, Afghanistan I'm in charge of. I have 15 military bases that I take care of and make sure the fuel quality is good, the operations are good, everything. If there's an operator, Dak Prescott is the operator. He's delivering that football to the receiver. If he's not getting that football to the receiver on time and at the right point and properly, it's my job, it's actually the people's job under me to report up what they need. And if something gets to me, if something gets to Jason Garrett that Linehan and Kellen Moore are supposed to be fixing, those guys need to be gone before Jason Garrett. That's my idea. That's the way business works. That's the way. Kellen Moore, to me, is the direct one impossible. And you know why no one's mentioning Kellen Moore? No one's mentioning Kellen Moore because they actually don't expect him to fix anything. They don't think he has the ability to do it. They think Jason Garrett needs to fix it. They think Linehan Now, Linehan's got the play calling, and that's under suspect too. But Kellen Moore is the direct one that should be reporting to Linehan needs to be going to Garrett if he can't fix it and say, hey man, we got to talk because Kellen Moore's saying this and I agree with him or I don't agree with him. We need to sit down with you and figure out what we're doing. Are we getting rid of Kellen Moore? Are we changing out Dak Prescott? Do I need, this is Linehan talking, as the offensive coordinator, do I need to put better plays in there? And you guys talk, and then you sit down with Dak Prescott and say, hey man, what's going on? Do you need different plays? Tell me your opinion. Do you need a X receiver? Do you need a one receiver in here? Tell me what the deal is. But his accuracy is not there. That directly falls on Kellen Moore. That's Kellen Moore's job to fix that. You can ask Tony Romo. You can look back. You can research Tony Romo's videos. He took 4 years of his life, and every day he threw the football, because when he was young, he had an accuracy issue. He actually made an adjustment on the ball. I don't know if this is going to be. He held the ball kind of a little low and towards the middle. He adjusted his grip, where he rotated his hand and slid it up a little bit on the football, not all the way to the top. When he made that adjustment, he took 4 years and threw the football every day. He even bought a couch and put it in his house that he threw the football into. He would get a bucket of footballs or a case of footballs, whatever he had, and for 4 years he threw that football every day without missing a day. And that's what it takes to get accuracy. And we don't need Dak to have numbers like Aaron Rodgers. We don't need Dak to have Drew Brees numbers. We don't need him to have Tom Brady numbers. And while we're on Tom Brady, we're trying to emulate what the Patriots do. We're trying to emulate what the Patriots do by saying, oh, we're going to spread the ball around. And we are spreading the ball around. You look last game, I think we had 9 or 10 receivers that caught the ball. And Dak only had 18 completions. And no one had more than 3, I think. The most was 3 for sure. No, actually, I think, was it 3 for 55 yards for the tight end, Swaim? I'm not sure, but I know, we're getting that part done, but still the target ratio to completion ratio is down, and part of that's due to the accuracy. If a ball hits these guys in the hands, that is the smartest thing to say is not always, well, it hit him in his hands, he should have caught it. That throw to Tavon Austin across the middle, you never throw the ball high and lead the receiver right into the safety like that was thrown. And it wasn't even in his reach. It hit his fingertips barely. Barely hit Tavon Austin's fingertips, and he tipped it up, and it was an interception. And we're seeing too much of that. That's the inaccuracy problem. That's the problem that Kellen Moore needs to be working on him with every day. And he needs to be reporting to Linehan every day. We're working on his accuracy. I've been saying this for a long damn time, and I'm going to tell you another thing, guys. It is cool and it is fun to get out there and watch these professionals and watch Troy Aikman, and all respect to Troy Aikman. I'm never saying I'm better than Troy Aikman or I can break things down better than these guys. But I will tell you this. There is no way in the world Troy Aikman has watched Dak Prescott as much as I have, as much as Mark Holmes has, as much as Okoye has, as much as Vach has. Those guys are too damn busy. They have 32 teams they have to watch and know everything and the day before the games. You guys know they sit down and they study their butts off before the games, because they don't get a chance to see the Cleveland Browns every day. They don't get a chance to see Washington Redskins every day. They sit down and study their ass off. They even sit down with the starting quarterbacks. They sit down with some of the coaches, and they have a little meeting and talk and throw things around. They get information about players, little personal information, little jokes to say on the television, to keep the game interesting, and little things they find out that we don't know about. That's cool to see. But Troy Aikman does not spend 20 hours a week watching the Cowboys and watching film like I do, like Vach does, like Holmes does, like Law does, like Cowboy 17, like my Cowboys family does. All of us guys know the damn Cowboys. And that's why it's so frustrating to see all of us seeing the same thing. All of us. We all say, Linehan and Kellen Moore and Dak Prescott's not accurate and this and that. We're all saying it. We're all saying Rico Gathers needs to be on the field. Rico, how come we see that? Now the other thing is, why don't the Cowboys see it? Because Garrett is right there. Linehan is right there. Those guys are even doing more than all of us put together. But I think they look at it so damn much, the Cowboys overanalyze shit, and they just need to sometimes put athletes out there. You know, they need to man up and talk to Dez, and they need to say, look, we shouldn't have got rid of you. We should have kept your ass here, but we should have talked to you like a businessman. We should have talked to you and said, hey, Dez, hey, man, zip it. You're not getting the ball 16 times a game. You're not getting 14 targets, 13 targets. You're getting 5 or 6 targets, and that's it. That's all we need you. If it's 3rd and 15, we need you to make a play. If you don't get the ball all game and it's 3rd and 15, we need you to raise your hand and say, Dez is here. Dez is fixing to get that ball for you. Dez is going to go get it. Dez is going to make a play. That's what we need Dez for, and we don't have anybody that can freaking do it. The only people we have on offense that do a damn thing are Ezekiel Elliott and Dak Prescott. And the damn line. The line is blocking their ass off. Props to Looney, bro. Props to Looney for being there and stepping in. It's pissing me off because all these people don't want to put anything on Dak. And I don't want rid of Dak. I'm tired of people saying, oh, if you're going to dog Dak out, don't make videos. Hell no. He's not playing right. He's not accurate. But he's also, there's shit between Dak Prescott and Jason Garrett. There's a lot of shit in between there that ain't right. To include the wide receiver coach and his little group of wide receivers that aren't getting separation. So I'm not putting it on Dak, but Dak is the one that can fix most of the issues by being vocal and going to Garrett and saying what's wrong. And I'm sure they're doing that. Going to Linehan, going to Kellen Moore and saying these are the things I need to fix. Going to the wide receiver core and say, look, man, I need my receivers to do this, bro. You need to get over there, take them over there and work on that shit. And be a man and talk to freaking people. Don't just, hey, you know, well, I don't want to talk to Dez. This is, you know, hey, you know what? Just, hey, let Jerry Jones bring him in office and tell him get the hell out of here. No, dude, you just cut your best damn receiver. I don't care if we had the 10 worst receivers. Let's say we had 10 worst receivers in the NFL, and all of them were at the very, very bottom. And if there's 32 times 7 is about 210, 214, whatever. If you have 214 receivers in the NFL, and ours were the bottom 14, they were the last, all the last of them. Why would you still cut our best receiver? I don't give a damn if he's at the bottom of the whole damn NFL. Bring him in, say, look, man, we got to talk about your contract. This is what you're getting, or you got to go. And I know it's humbling, but, bro, this is what we need. We got to pay these defensive linemen. We got to pay these guys. We got to pay the offensive line because that's the core of our team. We need you to catch 4 or 5 balls a game. If you can't take a salary of this and catch 4 or 5 balls a game, and when we have a 3rd and 15, we need you to come in and make a play. That's the only time we need you, when it's 3rd and 15. Or 2nd and 20, and we need you to come in and do something for us. Other than that, we need you to run routes, decoy, and block for, block. Be a blocking receiver, because he's good at that. He can do all those things. Why didn't they give him an opportunity, man? Why is he gone? Because the Cowboys are doing stupid shit. And this Dak-friendly offense is not Dak-friendly when you take pieces away from it. So that's my video. Hey, please watch the damn video I made. I'm not dogging Dak out. I'm trying to say these are the problems, and they fall on Dak because he's the one throwing the ball. But when I relate it back to the fuels things, like I said, he's the one delivering the fuel. But there's a laboratory guy that's not checking the quality right. There's another guy that's not doing the maintenance on the truck right. There's another guy that's supposed to be ordering hoses and ordering filters for these trucks, and he's not ordering it. So Dak is going out there, and he don't have the right equipment to do the damn job. And there's other people that aren't putting him and setting him up. He's not being set up. He's being set up to fail. I think Mark Holmes has said that about 20 times. So like and subscribe to the video. Please give me comments on this, because this video is right here. Anyway, Cowboy Crunk out. I'm going to go finish doing my dishes. I'm pissed off, and they need to fix this, because I put a lot into starting this YouTube channel this year, because it was I'm coming around to this Cowboy thing, I've been away for a while, and I got away from it because of the shit the Cowboys was doing just pissed me off so bad. It changed a lot of shit in my life, man. I mean, I'm not saying I was doing drugs, but I just had to get away from it because I would be pissed all week, and I can't have that. I see something in this team that a few changes are made, and we're at 13-3 again. And I'm not one of those guys that wants to bail out on the Cowboys when they are playing bad. It's when garbage is being done by management. And dude, I don't know if I could be a player on this team right now. The crap Jerry Jones is doing, the things Jason Garrett is not doing, the things Linehan is not doing. Kellen Moore, I don't even know what the F he does. Nobody ever mentions his name, and they say it's Dak Prescott, but Kellen Moore's his damn supervisor. He's his direct guy he reports to. 80% of this falls on Kellen Moore. I'd have Kellen Moore ass in there going, hey, you're our quarterback coach. We're having trouble with our quarterback. What's the deal, bro? What the hell is going on? He don't know because he's only thrown about 10 passes in NFL. So why the hell we got him there? Bring in a quarterback coach. Let's start with that. Let Linehan do his little play calling, and if he fucks that up, get rid of him too, and then we'll just work our way up the chain. But that's what we need to do. Cowboy Crunk out. Like and subscribe to the video. Peace to all my homeboys out there putting in the grind on YouTube. Mark Holmes, Michael Anthony Fitness. I'm sorry I forgot to mention you. Me and him chat a lot. Mark Holmes, Michael Anthony Fitness, Vach, Lombardi, Law, Space Cowboys, my Cowboys family. All of us are saying the same crap with a little tweak on it. That's it. And we're not even in an organization. So, peace out, guys. Love you guys. Enjoy the video. Take care. Peace. Cowboy Crunk out from Kabul.